Hi my friends, Todd here, and today I am in Dallas, North Carolina. Yeah, not Dallas, Texas, but we're in Dallas, North Carolina. It's a small, vibrant town, coming back to life. A lot of new businesses coming in here. They're also refurbishing a lot of the buildings. They have an amazing courthouse. I got to show you that too. And if you're new to the channel, yes, this is part of what I do. I cover small towns in North and South Carolina. And I also do like conventions, and I do antiquing and amusement park stuff, just fun, unique things you can find to do in North and South Carolina. So please subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, and come back and visit and see all the fun stuff I've done in the past. Got a pretty huge library of content, so yeah, check that out too. But thanks for joining us. All right guys, let's go walk around Dallas, North Carolina. And this, right off the bat, is the Spire Pasteur House. Looks like it was built in 1850. Built by Dr. J.F. Spire and sold in 1851 to Eli Pasteur, state legislator and postmaster and first mayor of Dallas, North Carolina. Yeah, this is pretty cool. The addition was used for classrooms for tutoring boys. Yeah, here it is right here. Let me back up a little bit so you can see it. Very cool structure right here. But we're going to walk around. We'll do the whole block. And there's, I believe, the courthouse. So we'll check that out and walk over there too. So we're going to go down this way. If you ever see those, I believe there's steps like for the carriages back in the day. So you can get up there and get in the carriage, things like that. But yeah, this is such a cool little town, that's for sure. And I love that they still have a lot of these old buildings up. This old building is actually a restaurant now. It says Pickle Beastro and Bar. Nice little outside seating here. Yeah, it's cool. I love that they're just doing this, or bringing these buildings back to life. It looks like there's an old depot over there. We're going to check that out. Old train depot. And there's the Dallas branch, Gaston County Public Library over there. Look at that water tower. It's got like tons of antennas on it. And it looks like they added over here honk if you love the blues. So I guess they have live music. I would imagine they would, that's for sure. They got a whole outside eating area and fun place to have live music and games. There's their sign there. Little bird's nest up there. This is really nice. I might have to go back here and check this place out. Yeah, look at all the outside entertainment area on that deck. That's really cool. And he's pulling in right here, the Dallas Fire Department. Yeah, he's making sure nobody's behind him as he honks the horn. But yeah, the old train depot over here is actually the Gaston County Museum. Walk over here and check it out. That's cool. I'm pretty sure they probably moved it over here from a different location. Check this out. Somebody put a marking in there in 1967. So it's cool. The old caboose here. Very nice. Not sure if they're open. We'll check it out though. One of my favorite trees right there is a Japanese maple. Yeah, let's go up the ramp here. So it is wheelchair accessible, which is nice. And behind here, check the old, I'm not sure if that's an old factory or something, right over here. Yeah, unfortunately it is closed. But yeah, I would have loved it seeing the inside, but I just love the architecture. I love the old depots. And I'm happy that they are preserving the history. Yeah, especially these buildings. Now this building here looks like it may have been a hotel at one time. Beautiful landscaping in the back too. Walk over there and check it out. And this also says the Gaston County Museum as well. But yeah, it was the Hoffman Hotel, built in 1852. Little placard out front right here. And then they have them also, let me walk up here real quick. They have them on the door. Hoffman Hotel. That's neat. Might be able to go inside there. Gaston County Museum of Art and History. Looks like a little area for the kids right here. But yeah, this is the inside of the hotel. This is really nice. Little music room, game room. It's beautiful. Look at that piece, that armoire right there. It's nice. Love the fireplace. portrait of Jonas Hoffman Jr. There we go. It was named after. A little sitting room in here too. Get you a nice little glimpse of the past. Yeah, this was built in 1852, so it's pre-Civil War. It's well preserved as well. Some artifacts here. Very nice. So if you're ever in Dallas, be sure to visit the museum. Restrooms are over here in this room. Let's see these Nell Yates. Gotta do some background on there. Yates. There she is there. Oh wow, she was the staff assistant with Jimmy Carter in the White House. So she must be from here. That's pretty neat. A little bit of cool history, that's for sure. And they've got tons of fireplaces in here too. But it looks like Nell was with the president quite a bit. President Nixon, President Carter. So that's pretty cool. Nell Yates, woman in the wing. So she was with different presidents. Here they are right here. The ones that she worked with. All the way to Reagan. That's neat. So Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, and Reagan. That's a bit of history right there. Check this out. Bale of cotton right there, all bunched up. Yeah, we're definitely in a textile area. See, a lot of textiles around here, fabrics. This is so cool. There you go. Neat. Oh wow, look at the old cotton machinery. Spoolers here for the yarn. Cotton, things like that. Look at the old ice cream wagon here. That's cool. Some old film right there in the area. It looks like they're getting ice cream and sodas from this. That's pretty cool. But this is so neat. The old textile machinery right here. Very cool. And look at this. This is great right here. A little model of the homes here. People worked at the plant in Dallas. There it is right there. But I didn't even realize this was here. A lot of great history right here in this small town. You got to come here and check this out. Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, they're open right now through the week. I think they're closed on Mondays and Sundays, but yeah, other days they are open. You need to check this museum out, go in the hotel, walk around. Yeah, it's pretty amazing in there. Wanted to make my way behind the hotel to show you the gardens back here and just how lovely this is. It's really nice. Love the tree. A lot of shade. They also have some artwork back here. Check her out. And they've got an herb garden that they planted here as well. Very cool. So they have a little outside area that you can have get-togethers, things like that at the museum. Yeah, this is really nice. Looks like there's a crepe myrtle over there. Yeah, I love this. These statues here. That's pretty cool. Never give up. Ain't that the truth? But this is a lovely little garden area back in here behind the hotel. And there's the hotel museum right there. And this structure here is called the Dallas West Main Manor. Very nice. Yeah, I just love the old architecture and everything here. Just great little town. We're going to walk over there in just a few minutes. We'll check that out over there across the street. We'll continue our journey over here. Looks like they're painting this right here. It's like an old gas station where the island was right here. There's some old structures down there too. Part of Main Street. down the road there, but we're going to turn over here and go this way, just across the street. Now this old home would be a great restaurant right here. I'm not sure if anybody lives in it. It says no trespassing. It could still have residents in it, but for where it's located, that'd be a great restaurant or coffee shop. Turn around here, get the country kitchen down here, and across the street is the Rusty Rabbit Bar and Patio. Then there's a pizza place called Papa's Pizza, freshly baked, right across the street, and that's where we're going. So you get a large pizza, one topping for $11.99. If that's their stuff, that looks good. Yeah, Papa's Pizza to go right here. Head down this way. Here's a fire truck going by. Not sure what this building was, but these buildings here have so much potential in this little town, which I've seen where they've actually done a great job to some of these buildings, made them to businesses. Look at this one here. That's cool looking. Love the old wrought iron fence. Looks like somebody lives there. In this house, there's another awesome Japanese maple. And you got this lovely house right here too, with a magnolia tree in the front. Yeah, some people still live in these homes, which is great. Just heading down this way. This is the Rhine store right here. It's built in 1850. It's a general store in town. But now it looks like there's a couple things, but now it's the Traveling Sip Cafe. Here's a little marker right here. Cool. So a nice historic Dallas bench. Got their Easter decorations up at the parlor and salon right here and barbershop. And then you get this outside area. It's the front porch and provisions. Southern sandwiches. You walk up there and take a look at the front porch and provisions right here. Little sandwich shop. That's pretty cool. Used to be a tire shop at one time, a garage. And here's the outside area here. I love how they have the football turf right here, and it looks like a ghost advertisement right here on the wall. Sometimes you can't make it out when you're looking at it directly, but if you look at it on film, sometimes you can make out what it says. This was a garage at one time, but now it's a lovely sandwich shop. Looks great. You got the old Ratchford tire sign too. That's cool. And yeah, it's called the Ratchford Corner right here. Well, I love the shop in there, the front porch and provisions, other than sandwiches. That's cool. And then that, because they had the old Goodyear sign still on top. There it is right there. Old Goodyear. Yeah, it used to be an old garage. And check out the old farm equipment. That's cool. Check that out. It's the old Dallas Historic Jail. I'm not sure if we can go in there, but we'll walk up there and get some better shots of it and get a better look at it. And check the building over there. Looks like it's a business now. So it's a spa, actually. Roots Wellness Center, or Wellness Spa. That old house over there. So next to the sandwich shop, you get the Reese Jade Salon. We'll walk down here. Aloha Poke Bowl. Very cool. And then you get a barber shop right over here. So the old jail was established in 1848 and then reimagined in 2022. Now it's for weddings and special events. So yeah, you get married in a jail. So it looks like from 1848 all the way to 1911, it was actually a working jail. And it says the sheriff and his family had living quarters on the first floor, and the second floor still contains the main cell block right up there. That's cool that you can actually get married in a jail. So, but look at the back patio area. That is really, really nice. You got the artificial turf. You set up a little reception area here. I'm just wondering if you get married inside or outside. That's pretty cool. Wanted to get another angle of it back here in the back. So the family lived here on the first, and then the guys were incarcerated or in jail right there on the second floor. So if you go down this way and cross 321, that will take you to Cherryville, North Carolina. You can also get to Gastonia over this way. And if you go this way, it'll take you to another part of Gastonia and Belmont. It'll wrap around. And a lot of traffic goes through here because it's avoiding a lot of that 85 traffic. All right, we're heading down here. It's a big square we're going in. This is Southern Grace Boutique right here. And of course, you're going to have your law offices and things like that. And let's see what this is. Heart Rhythm Dance Studio. You get all kinds of trophies in there too. All their awards. Check that out. Yeah, they got a bunch of trophies in there. I don't see anything here. They got mail on the front. That is a Dallas Paint and Glass right there. Then you get your bakery. Cake Me Away Bakery. I like that. That's a cool name. Cake Me Away Bakery. And this is Dallas Tavern and Tap House. I think they changed the name not too long ago. I think this was Sammy's at one time, but now it's known as Dallas Tavern and Tap House. Yeah, I wanted to get a quick shot of the inside. This is cool, yeah. Now known as Dallas Tavern and Tap House. And here's the other side where you sit down and eat as well. Yeah, I just wanted to take it here and show you what it looks like. Yeah, I was talking to them inside and they said they finally got the Sammy's off of there and put the new sign up, so that's good. Yeah, I was wondering if it was still Sammy's, but no longer new ownership. So be sure to check that out. It's really cool inside. Got a little side alleyways, parking back here too. So if you don't find any parking, you park back here. If you want to go to the restaurant, the tavern, upholstery. Yeah, this is part of that as well. It's all upholstery here. Little baby carriage in the window. Old Pepsi sign. That's neat. Not sure what this was or what it still is. Let's see. Oh, it's a photography studio in there. Okay. Always love the brick looking glass, steel detail building, and Edward Jones Investments is right here. Of course, you went in the museum. Be sure to check that out too. That museum was awesome. Parking over here. A lot of neighborhoods back in here. I'm not sure what's down here. Let's see what's down here. There's the old signage post. Used to tell you what was here at one time. Well, that's empty right now. So nothing right there. In God we trust. I wonder if that's a bank. That's Town Hall. Okay, there's the Town Hall. See the back area? They did a really nice job back here behind Main Street. And over here must be the post office, and all the neighborhoods are back over here. Yeah, Town Hall right here. And I'm sure this is what this is back here. It's got to be the post office, because mailbox. No, it's parking lot to the Town Hall. Okay, never mind. But they do have a charging station for your car as well. We're almost done. I wanted to show you this old gas station over here too. Yeah, check that old gas station right there. It's kind of stucco with a terracotta roof. It's now a car lot. Robinson Auto Brokers. That's neat. I love that old gas station's there. Now we're gonna walk over here. Here's the town clock. And it looks like the town of Dallas was established in 1863. I just love the landscaping here. Trees are fantastic. And this gazebo was built here in 2016. Dorothy Ryan Kimbrell Gazebo. I'm guessing they have like live bands here, performances in the park. Very cool. Very shaded here too. Look at that. Really nice. Like I said, it's a big square. Small town USA. And this is such a cool building. Let me go around. Let's see more about it. And here's a placard to it. The former Gaston County Courthouse. 1848. This Greek revival structure served as the county courthouse from 1868 to 1911, when the county seat moved to Gastonia, and marks the center of the Dallas Historic District. And it's a national registered site. The flowers here too. But this, wow, that's just amazing. Such a beautiful structure. Yeah, I love that. Still has the Christmas lights, the white lights, but I'm sure it's beautiful at nighttime too. Lit up. Yeah, they get all covered way at the top on the belfry there. Little entryway there. I wonder if that's where the carriages used to go at one time. Maybe. I don't know. Looks like it may have been. Kind of reminds of that Charleston style architecture, that's for sure. This is a cool courthouse. That's awesome. And then plenty of parking. And they have 2 stations here for your electric car. But this has been fun walking around Dallas, North Carolina. And in front of the courthouse, they do have a military memorial for all the branches, also for the Confederate soldiers monument right there. Then you got Vietnam, and then you've got the more memorial here from World War I and World War II. So this is really neat. I love how they have this situated. Then they have a nice little fountain here as well. So I love this little town. They did a great job, and they're still bringing it back to life. They're doing. It looks like they're doing a lot of cool work to it and updating. And I love that they're preserving this history of our past right here in Dallas, North Carolina. It's a great place to visit and just walk around and enjoy the small town USA. And I wanted to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. And this is one of the things, many things I cover is small towns in North and South Carolina, kind of give you that feel of the real USA, you know, the small towns. And like I've said before, these small towns is what built this country, and the textiles industry, things like that, farms, especially farms. So yeah, you'll find tons of them around here. And at one time, North Carolina used to be like the capital of tobacco in the United States. And I moved here in the 70s. That's all you saw were tobacco farms, which they're all gone now. But anywho, had a great time walking around Dallas. I go through here all the time, and I've always wanted to cover this little town for you. So I hope you enjoyed the walk around, and be sure to check out that museum we went into if you ever visit Dallas, North Carolina. All right, guys, please subscribe, comment, like. I'd appreciate it. And there's more coming. Bye-bye.